hoping this is in focus. It totally could not be. I don't like that. No, hold on. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be a little bit different of a video. It is actually Monday, the day that I'm uploading this video, and it is the new year. It is, I think it's Monday, January 8th, 2024, and before we get super far into the new year, I wanted to come on and talk about my resolutions, my ins and outs of 2024, and just kind of what my goals and hopes are for this channel, for life. Sorry for the lighting, it's weird. I have to go to work in about an hour, so this is definitely, wait, there could be hope. There's hope yet. Okay, it's definitely crooked. Will the crooked bother you guys? Whatever. Anyways, as I was saying, today's gonna be a little bit of shorter video, and hope it's alright with y'all, but I'm just gonna sit here and talk to you guys for a couple minutes, so let's get started. I have my things written down. So I think first I'm gonna start with one of my bigger goals this year in 2024 is reading. I've always been a big reader, but I want to actually commit to not falling into those 2 to 3 month long slumps. So I've started with just giving my goal is like I'm trying to read at least 1 book a month. It's an undershooting goal just to keep me from hitting that slump or getting too overwhelmed by reading 2 or 3 books a month. A couple years ago I used to bullet journal, and even though now I have a normal planner, I still sometimes like to go in and do different bullet journal-esque pages in my own journal. And so here is what my January books tracker goal looks like. So far, as you can see, I have finished the first Hunger Games book since the beginning of 2024, and I hope to continue to fill not only the book tracking but also the little bookshelf. I saw it on Pinterest. I thought it was adorable. Now I'm gonna go into my 2024 ins and outs. I decided that for sharing this, I'm gonna start with the outs and then do the ins, because you have to get things out to be able to let things more in. And I have them written down. So, starting with my first bullet point for outs, this one is a little bit more real. I don't know how to explain it. I think it's something that even though I'm putting it as a goal, I will still struggle with it, and it's something that I'm just now actively trying to be aware of. But I wrote down, letting others' thoughts and actions determine what I do or feel. I think this is something everybody can practice a little bit more, not caring what other people think. I'll be the first to say it is so much easier said than done, but I think it's a great thing to be actively aware of and something to actively work on, even if you can't fully commit to that full sentence from the get-go. My next bullet point is when it comes to spending money. I definitely am someone who likes to go purchase books, skincare, candles, decor, you name it, and I have made it an out for 2024 that I am not allowed to buy books, skincare, and candles before finishing what I already have. This means that I have a TBR book list, that I own those books, that now I'm committing to finishing before buying more books. Let that sink in, because as a known book reader, that is one of the hardest things we all know to do, because buying books is like no other. Basically, that goal overall is just me trying to save money by using what I already have, enjoying what I already have, and honestly, I think I'll have more fun buying more skincare products when I'm limited to replacing something or wanting to try something new once I run out of something. So I think that will be something that I'll have fun playing around with in 2024. My next bullet point is going to bed without my night routine. This is an out. I personally am someone who is so much better at doing my morning skincare than doing my nighttime skincare, and I'm making it a goal that even if I'm already in bed, even if I'm all cuddled, snuggled, whatever, that I will get out of bed to do my nighttime routine. Or even better, working on before getting in bed, or maybe that's my way of winding down for the day, just really committing to having that nighttime routine to get me to balance morning and night, because I've gotten really good about my morning skincare and morning routine, but I think that I want to really work on my nighttime routine and making that more of a routine rather than something that I remember to do every once in a while. My final out of 2024 is buying coffee. Now, this doesn't mean stop drinking coffee, but we all know coffee is expensive. And when you get everything you want, when all is said and done, you're purchasing an $8 coffee. In 2023, I have purchased a coffee machine and kind of have been playing around with different types of coffees I like, whatever, or different syrups I like, and 2024 will be the year where I fully commit to my coffee station will be better than Starbucks, Dutch Bros, 7 Brew. I am determined to make my at-home coffee the best coffee I've ever had. So that requires buying coffee to be out for 2024. Alright, next I'm going to get into my ins. These are pretty specific ins catered to my hobbies, my interests, kind of some things that I've set aside in the past that I really don't want to anymore. So here we go. My first in is in terms of writing, and I wrote down that I want to write approximately 1 chapter or scene every month. So I breaking this down further, 5 months, 15, yeah, okay, hold on, let me rephrase this. 15 to 16 pages, there's 4 to 5 weeks, that's about 3 to 4 pages per week, which I think is a totally obtainable goal. It is definitely making it higher on my priority list of writing, but in terms of long term, I am currently working on a fictional book that has been in the works for 5-ish years. I started it my sophomore year in high school, and it's been a first draft for years, and then I've been rewriting it. So the next bullet point on my list is going back to my reading goal, but honing in on the specifics of it, because I know that I love to read and that I want to push myself when it comes to focusing on hobbies and things that I enjoy in 2024. This goal is something that I know that I can do, but I do have to stick to it, and that is reading 1 chapter or 10 minutes a day from the book that I am currently reading. So far this week of implementing this, I've been able to do it. I'm reading book 2 of The Hunger Games, The Mockingjay, and I've been able to sit down and find 10 minutes to dedicate my day to reading, whether that's waiting for someone to come pick me up or waiting at an appointment. So my next 2 bullet points are kind of coinciding together. Over winter break, I definitely dedicated myself to getting back into the gym, and I also started going to yoga with my mom. Now that I'm back in Arizona, I still want to go to yoga. I've actually found that it is a nice balance with weightlifting in the gym. My goal is to be able to get to the gym at least 3 times a week, and then for yoga I wrote down at least once a week, but I would like to go 2 or 3 times a week depending on how busy that week is, what works for me, but I know that I want to go at least once a week. I got myself a new yoga mat. I just picked it up from the UPS store. So I'm really excited to get into this. I've been getting into the habit of going the month of December 2023, and it's something that I want to make a priority in 2024. My final thing on what is in for me in 2024 is cooking for myself. This past fall, I moved into my sorority house, and it doesn't come with a meal plan or someone cooking, so we have a full kitchen downstairs, and I am in charge of cooking for myself and making my own food, and that is something I've never done before. So this past fall, I've done the grocery shopping, the meal prepping, cooking for myself. I was able to keep it up every once in a while, but 2024 is gonna be me really trying to figure out how to cook, because let it be known that I have somehow turned brownies into soup. I don't know how I did it, but let's just say I'm not the best in the kitchen, and over the course of last fall, I found that I did enjoy it, and TikTok has also helped immensely with finding cool recipes, easy recipes, because that's important for me, and it's something that I really want to make another priority. Overall, I just want to say that I think a common theme for my 2024, and the word that I've picked myself for 2024 is discipline. I think I had two words that I wanted to pick between, and it was motivation and discipline. And I really sat to think about it, and I have the motivation to do all these things. I have the motivation to go to the gym, and I have the motivation to pick up the book and read. It is the dedication and the discipline of not getting on my phone to scroll through TikTok. It is the discipline of, I know I'm tired and I know I had a long day, but I still want to go to the gym. Now, that doesn't mean that I can't let myself have a break. I can't let myself have my downtime, because trust me, that is important to me too. But I think having the word discipline, getting myself out of bed when the alarm goes off, I think those little things where I have that self-discipline to do can go such a long way in keeping these goals achievable and attainable, and not making them the resolutions that only lasted for a month. So that's what I have for my 2024. This video is completely different than any other video I've ever done. I don't think I've talked this long to a camera and felt successful about it in a while. It's still very new for me, something different, but I hope you enjoyed it regardless. If you stayed to this point, you're amazing, you're awesome, no questions asked about it. And 2024 is going to be a great one, and I'm excited for you guys to come along with me on this journey. I'll see you guys next Monday. Bye. That was a lot of talking.